Welcome back, stackers, to the channel. We are at Orlando Coin Exchange, one of my favorite places to shop for gold and silver. Gonna head on in and let's talk about what's going on in the market and pick up some gold, maybe a little bit of gold or maybe a silver bar. I don't know. You never know what you're gonna get, right? Kind of like Forrest Gump. Let's head into the coin shop and figure it out. Hey everybody, I'm back from Orlando Coin Exchange and I'm going to sum up all of the market information that I learned in the coin shop yesterday. But before I get to that, first, congratulations to all the buyers who bought the dip last week. As you know, precious metals prices are now up compared to last week. So if you were buying before this increase in spot and the increase in premiums we're seeing right now, then just like the old man on the thumbnail, you're probably all smiles. Congratulations. That's right. We are seeing a precious metals rally at the moment. So let's discuss what's going on with spot price. But before I get too far into it, I want to remind my audience that spot price is subjective, and it should not be. It should be objective. There should be one spot price. However, if you were to check out APMEX, JM Bullion, SD Bullion, Kitco, any online resource for spot price information, then each of them is going to show you a slightly different spot price right now. Can we do anything about it? No, but knowledge is power. So do understand that some dealers include a little bit more spread in their listed spot price. That's the difference between the bid price and the ask price. And that may or may not work to your advantage if you are shopping with that particular dealer. So make sure you shop around, look around, understand what their advertised spot price is, and that'll help you understand the premiums over spot so that you're getting the best deal. Now, for my super new stackers, the spot price of silver is the current value of 1 troy ounce. That is the unit of measure for gold and silver, 1 troy ounce, or the ask price. Okay, so the same does apply to gold. The ask price is the price that someone who owns that silver or who owns that gold is willing to sell it for. And that ask price is then therefore the going spot price for silver and gold. Yes, this doesn't include the premiums over spot. For physical precious metals, that's a slightly different subject. But just remember that it is important to know that the ask price is the spot price, okay, not the bid price. Now, as you can see, the spot price for silver over the last 5 days is up 4%, which is a fairly large move for silver over a short period of time. If you bought the dip last week before the war in Israel did fully kick off, as mentioned, you are probably smiling ear to ear. And here's another reason why. Not only is spot price up, but demand for physical precious metals is also up over the last week. And that's the second thing that I want to make you aware of, because when demand is up, the precious metals prices are rising. Typically those that sell them, meaning coin shops and bullion dealers, they rise, they increase that premium or the amount that you have to pay for each ounce of silver or gold because that increased demand. It's a little bit harder to get the product. It's flying out the doors. They can raise the price a little bit, right? And still sell the product. So you can expect that this week coming up and probably for the weeks ahead, so long as this conflict is going, that we're going to see increased spot price as well as increased premiums. Not a good thing for buyers, but a pretty good thing for sellers or those that bought last week because they locked those prices in. Now, lastly, due to the increased demand, my dealer is also experiencing some delays in getting new product from distributors. There have been some big buyers that have come in that are looking to lower their dollar cost average. Last week, the price you would have to pay for an ounce of silver or gold was one of the lower prices that you'd have to pay over the last 2 to 3 years. Guaranteed, right there, one of the lowest prices that you're going to pay. But now that we see demand rising, those premiums along with spot prices up. So yeah, last week is gone. All right, so how long will this last? Well, to be honest with you, I don't know. But what I do know is that this conflict is probably not going to go away anytime, quick. We'll see a little volatility in the prices as things either escalate or look to be calming down over there. So it's really unpredictable during times of conflict, everybody. But as you know, gold and silver are the ultimate safe haven assets, and many people like to hold their wealth in the physical precious metals along with the paper contracts during these times of conflict, which is obviously putting pressure on the price with this increased demand. So uncertainty comes with conflict. We're probably not strangers to that. And where there is uncertainty, there is risk. And those who wish to avoid that risk will likely hold some of their wealth in gold in particular. So let's see what happens. Now let's take a quick look at the gold spot price before we have a closer look at some purchases that I did make at the coin shop. And similar to silver, gold is up as one would expect. Also, as one would expect, when metals rise in value, typically you see a bigger gain in silver than you will with gold, right? When the metals are moving up, silver, the opportunity metal as it is called, typically sees a bigger gain. Now, on the flip side, when precious metals prices are correcting or coming down, silver almost always sees a larger drop in value than that of gold. All right, so gold is the more stable of the two precious metals that we primarily stack here on this channel, and silver, silver has the opportunity attached to it, right? It is historically lower in value than that of gold. The gold to silver ratio, which is a ratio which more or less determines the amount of silver you would have to own to have the same value as owning 1 ounce of gold. It is pretty high historically, meaning silver is discounted as compared to gold historically right now. So another factor to consider. All right, so here's another 10th ounce fractional gold American Eagle coin. I bought this coin yesterday. This one happens to be a 1998. And right now I'm focused on fractional gold and silver rounds for a couple of reasons, namely due to the fact that Christmas is coming. My son's birthday is right around the corner, so I've got some expenses, right? I save cash and then I convert that cash into the precious metals weekly, bi-weekly as, I can, right, around life's expenses. So I often say keep stacking, my friends, right? At the end of videos, keep stacking, and I'm going to follow my own advice. And so in order to do that, I do have to find some things that fit my budget during this fairly expensive time right now. So I grabbed this 1998 10th ounce gold Eagle from Orlando Coin Exchange for just $209. That's going to be a little bit better price than that you will find online. Online dealers do have, higher prices typically. They have to ship, they have marketing, they got a website they've got to run. Many reasons why buying online is a little bit more expensive for the convenience that we get. Now, this is the second 10th ounce gold Eagle that I bought over the last 2 weeks. So 2 10th ounces in 2 weeks, not bad, right? Why do I like fractional gold? Because I know that some people are already like, man, fractional gold. Okay, well, here's why I like fractional gold. First, it's gold. That's a pretty simple answer. I like gold, and I believe in gold. And believing in gold, stacking gold, I'm going to be buying gold. And the 10th ounce gold coins offer the minimum weight in gold that I would recommend to anyone that is considering holding bullion. Okay, so that is if you're holding precious metals because you want to have something that is valuable that you can hold that will likely increase in value over time, namely as the dollar continues to inflate. Now, the smaller gram gold bars, like the 1 gram and the 2.5 gram bars, they're nice little bars to own, really pretty, but the premium over spot for them is even higher than that of the 10th ounce gold coins. So I'll touch on that again in a minute. But before we look at the negatives, let's first discuss some of the positives of holding physical gold. First, it's the price. The 10th ounce gold Eagle for $209, that is a pretty cheap way and offers a lower entry point for those that want to hold gold, right? The 10th ounce gold coin. So a full ounce gold American Eagle will run you close to $2,000 today, and this one here, a little over $200. And considering that less than half of Americans can pull $500 from their savings account, that is how little Americans save today, namely during these times of inflation, then the full ounce gold coin option is probably going to be more limited to a smaller group of people. So if you want to get into gold, fractional gold offers an option for holding gold coins at a lower price than, holding a full ounce of gold. So what's the trade-off? Okay, you're going to pay a higher premium over spot for that fractional gold, meaning you're going to pay a little bit more over the intrinsic value of that gold when buying the smaller coins. But fractional gold coins allow you to own gold on a budget you can afford, right? And trust me when I tell you this, as time has gone on, the spot price for gold has continued to increase. And those premiums that I paid for fractional gold coins in the past, I don't even think about that anymore. If you don't believe me, well, in 2018, I was buying 1/10 ounce gold coins for under $150 per coin. That's right. In 2018, I could get a gold eagle for under $150 per coin. What did I pay for this one today? $209. All right. So what's more, $209 or $150? Think about it. Back then, people would say I was throwing away money by buying fractional gold coins. I didn't listen to them now, and I'm not listening to them. Actually, I didn't listen to them then, to be clear, and I'm not listening to them now. All right. I can give you a list of many things that you would be throwing your money away on. All right. If someone would say you're throwing your money away by buying fractional gold, ignore them. All right. Fractional gold isn't one of them. So if you like gold and you want to stack and hold gold, and you've got a small budget, and you've got you've got time to hold that gold, then fractional gold is a good choice to consider. Now, I personally like the gold eagles. The 22 karat versus 24 karat purity discussion is honestly irrelevant to me. I live here in Florida in the United States, and the 10th ounce gold eagle is the same weight as a 10th ounce maple leaf or Britannia. To me, that 22 to 22 karat thing, it just doesn't matter. Now, in some other countries in the world, it does matter. But here in the United States, it's the same weight in gold, and it's the value of the gold that matters, not the purity in this case. So gold eagles are a perfect option for those of you here in the United States. Now, these John Wick silver rounds are an APMEX exclusive. You can only get these new from APMEX.com. They have a partnership with Lionsgate. I think that's the production company that made the John Wick movies. Now, I didn't actually buy these silver rounds here, but I might later. I do like them. Orlando Coin Exchange allowed me to bring them home to show you, and if you are familiar with the popular movie series, then you'll recognize the design on these silver coins as a replica from the movie. In the John Wick Secret Underworld, and I've watched the movies a little bit, the first two at least, goods and services are not purchased with traditional currency or credit cards like in the real world today. Nope, they are purchased with gold coins that are exclusive to their community. These coins play an important role in the movie by allowing John Wick to purchase everything from firearms to a clean new suit. And these silver rounds you're looking at today are replicas from the movie, and I think they're pretty well done. If you don't know, silver rounds are a great way to hold wealth in silver at a lower premium over spot than holding silver coins in the same weight. A 1 ounce silver coin is usually going to be a little more expensive to buy than a 1 ounce silver round. And the same applies when you go to sell. Typically, when you go to sell a silver round, you're going to get a little bit less back over spot. If you get anything over spot back at all. A lot of times when you go to sell generic silver rounds, 10 ounce silver bars, kilo silver bars, 100 ounce silver bars, you're typically going to get spot when you go to sell to a coin shop. You'll likely be a little better off selling to another person because you can include a little premium in that, right? A little bit more for you. But I like silver rounds because they are relatively low in price. Silver in general is relatively low in price. And the beauty of silver, along with the many different coins, bars, and rounds that are out there, there's just so many different options to choose from, make stacking as well as collecting not only a great idea for holding wealth in a tangible asset, but also very fun at the same time. And these John Wick silver rounds, they're a part of that. All right, everyone, that's the update from the coin shop. More 10th ounce gold eagles become this way. I've got my eyes set on 2 more over this month. That's right. I will be focused on grabbing a third and a fourth, 10th ounce gold eagle this month, and probably another tube of generic silver rounds. I do have 1 more tube of American silver eagles I need to get stacked by the end of the year, but I think we'll look to, put those away in the early part of November. And I'm putting it out there now because it's only about 45 days away, everyone. Black Friday. Black Friday is coming soon, and Black Friday, namely at APMEX, is the best time of year to buy your bigger purchases. Every single year that I've been stacking, APMEX has had 1 ounce gold eagles, typically at spot, platinum eagles at or close to spot, and many other different bullion items at one of the cheaper prices all year long. So if you're looking to make a bigger purchase, like a full ounce of gold or a 100 ounce silver bar, I would say, wait till Black Friday because you're probably going to get a pretty good deal. So to sum it up, we have a higher spot price today than we did last week. Premiums are increasing because of more demand, and we are seeing some delayed resupply from those distributors, the middlemen, typically that buy from the mints and then sell to the coin shops and bullion dealers. A little bit of a delay getting the product into the coin shops, and there are more buyers than sellers, so less product is coming into the coin shop. People selling, but we may see that increase as these prices continue to rise. Typically, that's what happened. Demand will start to get a little more soft as some folks go in to cash out and sell their gold and silver. I hope you liked today's video, and if you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you would like to purchase the John Wick silver rounds, I will put a link in the video description section directly to APMEX.com where you can purchase them. And any purchase that you make with that link, it is an affiliate link with APMEX that I have, does provide a small commission to me, but comes at no additional cost to you. So thank you all for considering any of my links in the video description section. That's how we keep this channel going. Have a great weekend, stackers. This one's over, but I'm already working on the next video, so I'll see you there very soon.
Thank you for watching our video. I hope you subscribe to our YouTube channel.